Welcome to a week in the life of a real estate agent. My name is Adela. I've been a realtor for a little over 5 years. I technically own my own company, so I guess I'm a broker at this point. I have a jam-packed week this week. I actually have to draft an offer. Buyers that I met from Texas, they actually found me on YouTube. Want to put an offer on a home. My husband and I are actually going to go record at a pre-construction condo, hence why I'm icing. I gotta make sure my eyes are looking absolutely amazing for the video today. And then a homeowner, a listing of mine actually accepted, or seller I should say, accepted an offer Friday. So I have inspections coming up for that as well. So it's gonna be a jam-packed week. If you don't wanna miss out on anything else, make sure to subscribe. So my husband and I are gonna go shoot for the pre-construction. I am ready, but thankfully everything is local, and I actually am under contract on that one property in Pompano, and I need some information from the property management, so we just figured we would swing by since it's literally on our way. We can get used to this life, huh, babe?
Yeah.
Some black coffees, Boss water, snacks, and look at where we're filming. This is pretty fun. So today we're gonna do the hotel side. In today's video, we're gonna cover the studios. You have some in the front and you have some in the back. So we're just kind of doing stuff like that. Not a bad lunch spot, huh, Papa?
Pretty nice.
Right here in Pompano Beach. Looks delicious. What a view. Nice. It's always nice working with my husband. He helps me so much with the YouTube channels. He's my videographer, he's my director, and then we can go enjoy a nice lunch. I'm actually in the drive-through line to pick up my daughter from school, and then I have some work to do, actually a lot of work. I have a bunch of paperwork to do, and then going live, and then meeting with the buyer again. So it's a lot going on. All right, today is Tuesday. I am dressed to do my walk on my treadmill. Here is today's breakfast, and it is a busy day. I actually have to run comms. We are gonna be talking to the agent about an offer on the property for the buyers that I've been working with. And then I have to finalize taxes, as well as I have a brunch at 11 with a mentor slash friend who I absolutely love to talk to and catch up. She has been such a great support system, inspiration. She's just such an amazing human being. And then after the brunch, come back, do more work, and the day continues. And in case you're wondering, I'm actually on my way to my daughter's school. She called me because apparently today is class picture day. She actually already did her picture day for school, but today was class picture day and she was not supposed to be in her PE uniform. So of course, as a mother, I jump up, I'm like, baby, I will be there in 10 minutes. Don't you cry, don't you worry, mommy's got you. I guess I'm not the only mom. I just saw like 3 moms walk away dropping off the uniform also. Oh, I don't feel so alone.
What you doing?
Hi, I'm trying to type this out to the agent. Sending him the comms, help him understand the value and what number my buyers are coming up with. See if we can get them get them to understand, really get them a house. So I'm just putting this together for this agent. The agent's actually not that very experienced, so I'm just doing an expert professional job of just giving him the numbers, the market update, what the homes have sold for. The great thing is that my buyers have actually walked through these homes that have sold, so they know the feeling, what the size is, the layouts, the neighborhood, and the prices. Just as a little FYI, I guess I have a bad sciatica, if that's what the doctor said correctly, or he said it correctly. I don't know if I understood him correctly, but he said I definitely have to do my hourly walk every day to get blood flow, to loosen up my muscles because they're super tight, and I'm doing a lot of physical therapy, hence why you saw me on my treadmill. Usually I go outside, but I am meeting with my friend and I had that email to do. So in these cases, that's basically when I end up doing my treadmill. So now I gotta get it ready and meet it with my friend. I'm pretty good at transforming from exercise, morning work, to having lunch with a friend, and then just in general, be ready for anything that comes at me today. Let's go have some lunch. Or should I say brunch? Brunch! So I am headed to Hatch. This new place just opened up, Grain and Berry. I'm gonna have to check that out another time. But we are headed over this way. Yeah. Let's go meet our friend. Just leaving. How sweet. Look, she got me the evil eye bracelet, little evil eye pouch, all the way from Grace. Isn't that so sweet, so special, so cute? Good morning. Just dropped off the kids at school. I'm headed home. I gotta work out, get ready for the day, do as much as I possibly can before it's like a 2-hour class or review from an attorney from the state of Florida for our association. They're basically talking about the new condo rules, regulations, changes, contracts, paperwork, all that stuff. And I say this because as a broker, I have to stay up to date on what's going on. And before I used to lean on my broker, and I guess at that point I started feeling like I was just playing telephone. So there came a point in time where I was just leaning on my association for like calling the legal hotline, attending the classes that they provide, going to them and asking them questions, which really made me feel confident as a broker, as an individual, or at the time as a realtor, to just jump into being a broker. So this is one of the things that you definitely need to do if you are a broker, is staying up to date. So I actually have that for 2 hours today. Then I have my coaching call with my mentor for an hour, and then I have the inspection for the condo that went under contract. And then I have to rush back and pick up my kids from school. So it's gonna be back to back to back. And then of course I have my live later today. All right, my 1 hour walk. I definitely have my water because it's not cool yet here in Florida. We're having storms every day. It's so warm and so humid, and it's September, and it's crazy because this is typically a July weather, and we're having it in September. All right, walking all the way to the beach and back. On my way back from the beach. So pretty today. Headed to get some sushi, my favorite place, and just passing by Bay Colony here. This is actually where Messi lives. This is up the road from me, 7 minutes. It's actually on my street. Like where I live is basically the entrance to his community. Right there, Bay Colony. That's where Patrick Bet David lives, Messi lives. One day, I'm putting it out in the universe. I promise one day I will live in Bay Colony. People think I'm crazy, but you know what? I'm a crazy person. What can I say? I do crazy things. I say things and I do things. So I'm not too worried. I don't care if it's in like 5 years, 10 years from now, it's gonna happen. I told my husband, I said, be prepared. One day we're gonna live in Bay Colony. That's like the place to live. All right, so we are just arriving at my favorite sushi. This is actually my children's favorite sushi place. It's so good. So we did the inspection. For the most part, everything went well. I mean, the unit, it is what it is. The buyers know pretty much what they're buying. And then I picked up my daughter, and now I'm home and I'm doing follow-ups, and then I'm gonna go live. Just finished going live and I'm on my way to the grocery store. And while I do that, I drop these off because I did not send them when I went on my walk. I forgot I used to do that. I used to just take all the handwritten note cards that I would do and on my way pass by the mailbox. But anyways, I'm like, well, I gotta go to the grocery store and make dinner because I am gonna be making dinner, so I might as well just pull over and drop these off. All right, I'm making dinner. Let me show you what I made. Some chicken thighs and a salad, avocado and cucumber, and some white rice. Happy Thursday, as my kids like to say, happy Friday Eve. Today's actually going to be a little bit lighter. I was meeting with my mentor yesterday, but it just got really chaotic and I was like, you know what, I'm so sorry, can we please do this tomorrow? So I will be meeting with him today. Since it's a lighter day, what I'm going to do is actually catch up on a lot of things that I've been putting off. And we did an inspection yesterday, so I need to talk to the owner about how the inspection went. And right now I'm actually gonna just go do my workout, get it done so I can focus on work. Oh man, did it get dark in here. It keeps like storming every evening. But anyways, I had actually a really good conversation with my mentor, James Menchner. I've been with him, I guess, since like March 2024, really. So it's been a really nice mentor-mentee relationship. Like we get on, we talk business, strategy, what am I doing? He's always checking in, which is really cool. So today's conversation, we had talked about my schedule and he was like very impressed. He's like, Adela, everything that you told me that you do, I don't even know how you fit it in your schedule. I'm like, I don't know, James, I just do things. Like, I just do it. And he's like, yeah, I can tell. Like, most people wouldn't accomplish so much in a day that you do on top of like making time for your kids, cooking, dropping them off, picking them up from school, servicing clients. And he knows I go to showings, I go to inspections, I go to photo shoots, all that good stuff. So we also talked about my reviews. We talked about how my Google business profile has been taken down the 4th time and we're just letting it die. Like, what did they say? Like, let the dead dog lie. So that's fine, which is really great because I just switched over to Rate My Agent. And full disclosure, I'm doing the paid version. It's not cheap, but because my expenses are so low, I can afford it. The experience I'm getting for the sellers that I'm closing deals on is amazing. I hooked up my Yelp, I hooked up my Zillow, and I hooked up my Facebook business page. So what they do is like they go on to Rate My Agent, and then once they complete the review, which by the way, it's address verified. So if someone does not do a transaction with me, you cannot leave a review, which I think really protects me as a realtor and even you as a realtor if you're thinking about it. Because Google business profile, like anyone can go on there and leave you a review. And if they really want to sabotage you, unfortunately, they'll go on there. So I was just telling James, thank God, maybe it's a sign. Like someone's protecting me and I'm in a place where I just go with the flow. I listen to the universe. I don't ignore signs. I'm just going to let it be. There's a reason my Google business profile is down and that's okay. So we talked about that. Then we talked about my GCI, which he was so impressed. But at the same time, I was like, James, I really need to push. Like I have a little over 3 months. Today's September 25th. It's Thursday. I said, I really need to push. I do have about 100,000 in GCI of listings. So we talked about strategy. And then he also talked about past clients, little things that I can kind of add to beef up for future business, to make sure I'm getting referrals, to make sure I'm getting reviews, to make sure I'm getting past client business coming my way. So it was a really good session. And I've just been doing follow-ups. I'm gonna send these handwritten note cards to, these are actually 3 elderly ladies. They have like certain things going on. They're not responding. That's totally fine. Somebody had actually asked me on the channel, what do you consider a follow-up? Is that if they respond or they reply to your text or whatever? Absolutely not, because at that point as a realtor, you're expecting something from someone. You're expecting, and you're a little too tied to the outcome. And I have learned from my experience over the years, you cannot be attached. You just have to do. You just have to do, take action, make the calls, send the handwritten note cards, send the text messages, send the video text messages, send the emails, just do. And that is exactly why my circle prospecting has worked out so well, because I just don't stop. Fortune is in the follow-ups, and when they are ready, that's exactly why I get people who call me, hey Adele, I'm ready. Hey Adele, can you come over? Hey Adele, I have your handwritten note card here on my table. I will literally walk into people's homes and see my handwritten note card with my business card sitting on their table that I sent to them like 3 months ago. So I'm gonna send off these letters. I'm actually gonna run to the grocery store really quick, drop these off, grab stuff for dinner because I have to be back for the live with you guys. And if you ever have questions, you can always leave it in the comments. I will respond. I'm doing like a little shorts thing, so you can always do that. And if you're loving this stuff, you love seeing like how I did it so you can do it too, make sure to subscribe. This is how crazy I am. I asked my daughter, what should I get at the grocery store? And she goes, can we have shrimp tacos for tonight? And I looked at the clock. I go, I have 23 minutes. Can I make it to Trader Joe's and back? And I'm like calculating. I'm like, yeah, got it. Let's go. And I just go. So now I'm like driving to Trader Joe's. I'm gonna run in, grab everything really fast as I can. People literally like move out of my way because I'm moving so fast. They're like, oh shit, she's gonna run me over. That's how I am in stores. So don't, like, you know, you'll know if you see me because I'm the one who's zipping through the stores. And then I'll drive back home and go live. Here I am waiting at a red light, putting the stamps on these envelopes. I take every possible second in a day to get things done. I think most people right now would be listening to music, talking on the phone, whatever. I'm like working at a stoplight. Here we go. Green light. Another evening making dinner for my family. This is what I'm making. Some shrimp tacos. And I've already made some black beans, homemade, just warming those up. Homemade pico de gallo. We're doing 2 tacos, chicken and shrimp. We have some coleslaw with a chipotle mayonnaise, and then pico de gallo and some beans. Guess what tonight is? Thursday. That means Real Housewives. This is when I get my 2 hours of Real Housewives a week. It's like basically the only thing I watch. I'm so excited because Thursday they just added Salt Lake City, or Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and then Thursday they have 2. I like it when they have like different days because it gives me something to look forward to. But tonight it's 2, Miami, and then Real Housewives of Orange County, because one is ending, hence they brought the Salt Lake. So then I'll have 2 Tuesday and Thursday. Yay! All right, I am headed over to appraisal. I was doing some videos for you guys. I managed to do one. I was having such technical problems, so aggravating. I swear, making all this video content while I'm trying to work, no joke, is like overwhelming. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong. It's just when technology doesn't work, I get aggravated. So anyways, I'm on my way. I actually have comps for the appraiser. And yeah, so I have this one coming soon. I have photos scheduled for Tuesday. All right, we're doing this one. Nice little lunch spot. Yummy, look what I'm having. Actually, I have my physical therapy, so I'm not gonna eat onions. I don't need him to be smelling onion breath. Yay! From one room to the next as they do it. That went well. I feel so like my makeup's all messed up. I'm on my way to go get my daughter. And then I gotta do follow-ups. and then I have, I'm doing the live with you guys, and then my husband and I are taking the kids out to dinner to celebrate for it, getting 1,000 subscribers each on our channels. Same week, super exciting. Ready to go to dinner. Yeah.
Do a zoom in on this guy.
On which one? This one? Oh yeah. We had a wonderful dinner, and look, here's the phone that arrived when I was live. Now, this is tomorrow's activity, so I can pass over one of my phones to my daughter tomorrow. Exciting. New phone.